No, it's more coaching stuff. How about that? Oh, probably should open that. Ba-ba-bum. I'm trying to fix a bug right now that's preventing the Discord bot joining the chat. It was working yesterday. Ah, yeah, that'd do it. Am I? So I am. Uh-huh. Car is loose off turn 3. Hey! How you doing? Yeah, it's a that's a tough place to pass. You got to be. I've done it. You got to be pretty sure of your. Yeah. If you're going like Porsche curves is a pretty one line, and so people take it wide and then cut in, but that then allows you to stick the nose in. Usually ends in disaster. So while you can affect a pass through Porsche curves, you got to be really sure of it before sending it. No, I'll back you, but I'm just saying, for me to make a pass through Porsche, I got to be real sure it's going to land. All right. All right. Okay, good. Read. Updated our skill. Good. Sweet. All right, we should get a stint summary when we pit. Let's go do some laps. I've been struggling with my wheel. This coach. So yeah, tweak the wheel settings, and it feels so much better now. Getting much better feedback of the road, and looking forward to doing some races. But I've been working on this coach bot. So basically, it works. It's just a speech to text, text to speech system at its heart, and a Python script really. But it knows my my guide, my coaching guide, setup guide, and so it started giving setup advice while we were driving. I thought, you know what? Let's train it. So we're kind of training it as we go. That's why we're doing these sessions, to correlate the data, because it's hooked into the iRacing SDK. So it's seeing live data come like it's the Garage 61 feed, same feed, nothing magic. So we don't have tire data on the track. iRacing doesn't give you that. Although I may take a pass at LMU with the same coach and see if I can read the tire data from that one. But anyway, so we're hooked into the SDK. So it gives you a couple of laps now. It didn't used to, but it waits for the tires to heat up. And then when it sees events underscore, basically sliding events, it'll, yeah, you were here for some of it yesterday. We've had fixed some more of the issues that we had, and I've also changed up how I'm working with it to make it better, and that seems to be working. So, pretty excited about it. It's rudimentary, but it'll get better. I'll have my own little driving coach that's based on the data. And then I want it to prioritize driving, maximize the setup you have, so that for fixed setup, it's not going to suggest setup changes. Yeah. So it's not going to just set up, if you're in a fixed setup race session, it's not going to suggest setup changes that you can't make. It will tell you that you can change the brake bias and what that'll do. So like if you're loose into a corner, it'll remind you that you could put the brake bias forward a click or two, and that'll help that. So just those sort of cause and effect things that are useful, especially for newer drivers. That's kind of the pitch, and just the reminder of the fundamentals. And ideally, it should be able to tell you if you're maximizing the car. All right, so based on the setup that's on the car at the moment, and an ideal lap, that's kind of the trick, is to try and get what the ideal lap is based on the track conditions and the weather and all the dynamics. That'll be tricky. I don't know how to do that yet. But it should be able to say, based on what your car has and the weather, this is an optimal lap. And this is where you're failing. This is what you could do to improve it. Not sure quite how to get there. But I've got quite a few of the pieces in place already. It's got access to the iRacing manual, so it knows about the car that you're driving. It's got access to my book. Basically, it's broken it down into a guide that has cause and effect, or taken the cause and effect from the guide, so it can say, hey, you're doing this, try this. And we need to simplify it, because it does no good giving you 3 options when, hey, try this. Okay, that didn't work. Now try this. Would probably be a better loop. Yeah, I'm excited. It's kind of cool. Looks like tires are about in the window. And that should, 3 or 4 laps, it'll keep quiet unless you say, hey, the tires are warm. And then it'll start piping up if it sees things. I'm going to have to take my Mustang to Le Mans and go get trounced by McLarens. Crappy place to pass, but I am digging the wheel update. It's like a new wheel. Oh, Mr. McLaren. Or push. The 113. One of the problems with the McLaren is it's small. So it doesn't punch a very large hole in the air, so it's actually fairly slippery. Probably one of the reasons it's doing so well at Le Mans is if it has just a little bit of a power or aero advantage, it makes it harder for the other cars to keep up. And I haven't driven it this week yet, so I don't know if it's gearing or aero or... Whoa, my bad. You know, sometimes it's the gearing suits a car, sometimes it's the aero just is like the setup, the fixed setup maybe could be, or the traction. But I think it's the open and the fix that's all McLaren at the moment, which I guess is a change from being all Mustang. Like, oh, I can drive my Mustang again. Not everyone's driving the Mustang. Of course, the other car I've been driving this season is the McLaren. You braking 5. Throttle. Oh yeah, one of the things I left it with last night was, you know, if I'm saying that I'm loose off a slow corner, don't suggest that I change the aero. That's not an aero problem. It's a driving problem or a mechanical grip problem. Usually a driving problem. So a suggestion of going up a click on the traction control or rolling into the throttle slower is a better solution to that problem than next time you're in the pit, add a click of wing. That's just the McLaren is so slippery. Really, really strong with a little, yeah, probably slight. There's probably 1%, you know, aero advantage. But at a track like Le Mans, that's like Monza, it's all straights with a couple of heavy braking zones in between. How many laps have we done? 4, 3. That's better. It'll loose off. I just feel so much more communicative. And that McLaren was holding me up. Second faster. Yeah. Progress. Yeah. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls now. Well, a little bit of cogging, but that's the first time this session. Fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but sure I'm gonna drink his wine. And he had some mighty fine wine. Oh yeah. I have to go try all we've driven since I've changed the wheel, I think, has been this car, so we gotta try some open wheel stuff. Oh, I can brake better now. But blew through my braking marker. Catch the car a lot easier now too. I'm catching lift off oversteer, mid corner oversteer, exit oversteer. I can feel the front end better, so I can tell when to push versus it just plowing. So I can feel the grip building. It's that nice. I like it a lot. Which wheel did you buy? No, I just learned how to tune the one I got. Oh yeah, we don't want it to do events when you're off pace either, because that's not useful. Put it so it doesn't collect data on the after the finish. Need to make sure it's before the green as well on the pace lap. Don't want stuff on the pace lap, although that falls in the tires are cold. Less than 3 laps sort of window. Gives you a chance to warm the car up before it starts bitching about your driving. I figured that was nice. Mainly because it was doing that a lot, and I got up. It's like, come on, man. Loose or tight? Guys, it's just cold, man. Loose or tight? Come on, man. Give me a break here. Loose or tight? All right, Coach, what you got for us? What you got for us, Coach? I don't know that it can actually respond to that. It's not a natural language bot. It's just a script. But what I should do now is analyze the telemetry file, which lands on the disk, the IBT file. That file has the tire temps in it. but you don't get it until after you exit the session. So you can't cheat. You can't put something in that looks at your tire temps while you're running. So we will do what we can with what we have. All right, so what do we got going on? You can see what I'm doing. Finished session, didn't get any feedback. Dave is the, it was interesting, we've discovered this yesterday, that the Discord is encrypted. Okay, so they did have a stint summary, but it got wiped out. Okay. Yeah, the debrief was... Yep. Mid drive from the pit lane, yep. Trigger, yeah. It broke its own... Oop. Probably have to change it to be. It's going to start reminding you that your tires are coming up temperature if you have sliding events. So we'll either tune that or turn it off, because I actually didn't mind that it was quiet that run. I would have been quite happy to just do a run because there weren't any major slide events. To just come into the pits at the end and say, okay, you were loose in this corner, you were tight in that corner, which is what it's doing. It's like 3x, so 3 times you were loose in such and such a corner. That's kind of what it's doing at the moment. We'll make that nicer, obviously. But, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right. One watch item. Wasn't rating that one, so that's fine. All right, so the first 2 laps are until you say tires are up to temp. If telemetry flags are loose or tight, it's just going to say, yeah, a bit loose, tires are coming up. Cool, cool, cool. And that's still just doing that loose or tight. Basically, we're just correlating what it sees versus what I'm feeling. So it sees loose and it goes loose or tight, and I call out what I see, and so we're teaching it. No idea if this is something that I'd ever look at releasing. Right now, it's for me. I also don't know how I'd package it. It's sitting in my Discord server, so that's to read the iRacing telemetry. That's the same as if I said light, loose or tight when the tires are cold. That's playing the same thing. No, it's not AI, it's just a script. That'll be better when the tires come up. And also I have the coach on push to talk because talk a lot. Trying to be entertaining, informative, edutainment. Also might have to tweak the slip amount that it's considering tight or loose. That's just tuning. Right rear's a little low pressure. Loose. Not very loose though. Loose. Tight. 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 Loose. No advice that time. Interesting. I'm actually glad I don't want advice all the time. I think it's a bit aggressive because I'm not seeing much sliding. Like, tight. Whoa. Tight. Okay, so that's 25 minutes since the last ad. Okay, so we didn't slide through that time. Y'all starting to feel good? Yeah, yuddy, 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 yuddy. I don't know, you guys find this entertaining? I don't want to do this all the time. I want to go do some racing, but it is a fun project. So, we'll pull into the pit stall. You can jump out of the session anyway. And then it should give us the debrief of our session. Basically, since the tires came up to temp. All right, coach. Ready to go. No, no, no. Man. I spun and went off track. I didn't. So the prompt mode worked. Asked and prompted for the answers. I did hear one of my entire correlation calls, but several misheard one-word answers, and then it tried to coerce, but no debrief. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, misheard me. The ultimate pointing stick. That's funny. It's changing it to the text-to-speech model that runs on the CPU, so it's a bit, frame rate takes a bit of a hit. So the Whisper-based model kept mishearing me. That's a model size problem, not a hearing problem. Why can't I put that model up in the GPU? I guess we didn't have enough overhead. Okay, so if the telemetry stops arriving for 20 seconds and they have findings pending, coach delivers the stint debrief. Okay. One thing I want to add before we go again, then we're going to do the race. Capture the events for debrief even without the correlation. False. Plan eventually is to work out the ideal time based on other setup. And coach the to maximize what they have, and then deal after sessions. That's the thought of what I want it to be able to do. I was sort of blurbing that as we were driving, so I'll put it in, make it, build the plan. We won't execute that right now because it'll take a while, and then I've got a process where it'll create a plan and then it'll bounce it off a bigger model for reference to refine it, and before it starts building. That seems to be working. I've only been doing it today. It seems to be working quite well, which is, how I was taught to work as a developer anyway. You plan the work, you design the algorithm, smoke test that before you write any code, because then you're just solving the problem. You're not trying to run down rabbit holes of the code, which a lot of these AI models really love, running down rabbit holes. One event we did this morning, it goes, yeah, we just saved a 30-minute loop of by checking the plan first. So, gee, why do you think we checked the plan first? We go. Oh, was that 14 minutes since I last had? Come on, man. Well, I'm not going to do the qualifying. I'm going to start in the back, and we'll go. We'll do a last to maybe not last, and actually the AI is set for 55 to 85%, which I find is a pretty good spread for like league races that I've been in. Although, with my new superpowers, with my new steering wheel superpowers, I may. Do we not have audio? What's going on with the desktop? Why did nobody say anything? Deary, deary me. Alright, folks. Now we're back. Perfect. As for the bigger plan, the ideal lap time is a function of weather plus setup, so the coach can tell you what's on the table. This setup should be able to do a 1:23.8 at this temp. You're leaving 0.4 seconds in 4. Yep, I like it. Beautiful. I can't see the... Is the coach there? Is the coach running? Coach is in the Discord. Cool. Alright. That was my concern, that it's like they used to see the Python scripts running. I told you it's Python scripts. Used to see the Python scripts running, and
follow now for your daily dose of entertainment. One-click unlimited fun in your future feed.
now it's not. Of course, I'm curious about why audio works fine and then suddenly it stops working after flip it to the actual device instead of voice meter. That's annoying. I'll have to see if there's a voice meter update or something.
Right side on the restart. Pit road is closed. Coming to 1 to go, boss man.
So there was a race at 1, the race at 2:15 is the 20-minute Le Mans race. We could go do that. Probably get annihilated if we take the Ford. We can take the McLaren. We do like the McLaren. We do want to drive some other cars. So this will be the last race we do on the pace lap. So that's what I mentioned earlier that I hadn't added yet. We'll have to make sure it doesn't count the events on the pace lap when you're trying to warm the tires up. Because, you know, that'll get annoying. Also doesn't need to tell you every corner. We'll pace that out.
Should be behind an 18.
I didn't feel loose. I felt like I was pushing the fronts, not the rears. I'll have to go look at the data. Hi, what do you think you're seeing? Show me what you're actually seeing. Show me what you're working with.
Give me a quick radio check, please.
Radio check, Chad.
Pace car's off, be ready.
Oh!
Green flag. Fire to go. On your right. Still there. Clear. Right side. Still there.
Tight.
Clear.
Guys are still coming up.
Right side. Still there at your door. Other side on. Still there at your door. Run clear if you need it.
Loose. Definitely loose. We're good. We're good.
Side.
We're good.
By half. Clear.
We're good.
Be careful going through there. Stay on your toes. Go to the right. Still there, quarter. And clear.
Oh, that pushed, and then lucky I actually made enough room to get past that car.
Right side. Still there.
Nice move, Audi.
Still there. You're clear, clear. Left side. Right
Oh, we good. We made it. We're alive. Born to be alive. Born to be alive. 'Cause I was born to be alive. Yeah.
We're retaking a quick ad break. See you in 1 minute.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear.
I'm a golden god. Means I should drive the McLaren because you stick the orange paint on the McLaren and you make it chrome and it looks gold.
Two laps to go, 2 laps to go. Right. Still there. Still there. Clear if you need it.
He tried to drive on my car. Damn straight, I'm taking both of them.
Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah. That's how we do it. When you can feel what the car's doing, makes all the difference in the world.
White flag this time.
Oof. Little push. Little push coming on to the banking. Oh, I got you.
Left side. Still there.
Oh, stubborn Ferrari.
Still there.
Oh, shit. Like we didn't get a slow down. Yes, you can cut that curbing quite heavily without an off track. But but it can launch you. It can do bad things to the car. Which I guess is the risk reward you want, right? I like how LMU does it. Whoa, 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 what happened? I'm guessing I touched grass. Don't touch grass. I want to see what happened there.
7 minutes race.
Oh, it's an AI race.
Check the flag.
5 laps.
Man, that was terrible.
Just testing the coach butt. It's also taking session, so we're going to pull into the pits and it should give us a debrief about how the car was during the session. This is working towards it knowing what the ideal lap is and being able to coach the driver based on what they're driving, not just what's perfect. Like, well, an ideal lap is a minute 24, but the setup you're driving,
I'm about to do a man race, so I was just wondering.
the best setup is a minute 26, and you're at a minute 28. So here's where you're slow. But you're aiming at a minute 26, not a minute 24. Yeah, I thought so. Excuse me, coming through. How long till the Le Mans? Are you doing the fixed at quarter past? I might come do that race too.
Yeah, challenge.
All about, is it still McLaren's?
Here we come, fellas. 10 away.
I think I might just take the Mustang for giggles.
At your mark now. Get her in here. Come on. Come on.
I'll take the BMW. I didn't like the Porsche. It was too slidey.
Matter's been the McLaren at Le Mans this week. I don't know if it's fixed and open or just open. But if you got the Macca,
Just fixed.
that was cool. I don't know what it was, but it gave me something different. What's that all about?
But I have to go back to school on Tuesday, sadly.
Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, so we need to gate the pre-start routine as drivers are trying to warm their tires before the green flag, and there's no need for call-outs. That was something we caught during the testing. The debrief that we got at the end was 2 laps, best lap 125.3 with a spread of 1.1 seconds. That was between our last lap and our fastest lap. So that's good. So, you know, progress has been made. That's awesome. Could join the McLaren race.
We're retaking a quick ad break. See you in 1 minute. I see you moved some channels around.
Eh? What do you mean? All right, welcome to the Le Mans Circuit de la South, I guess, really. Well, that's a mix. Not all McLarens, that's good. Time to go race. I guess the coach is still running. So we have a plan to, next time I sit down, I'll work on the plans we were just talking about with the ideal line and having more knowledge about what the setup is actually doing, things like that, to help the driver. Basically things that you'd get from a crew if you had a real crew. Like, you know, your spotter could be telling you, oh, that guy's braking earlier than you are, or later than you are, or he's turning in differently because they can see from up high. So I'm not trying to develop anything that real drivers don't have. Oh, really? I have the #1 plate? Yay me. Just tell me it's raining. No rain. Shiny. So shiny. 20 cars, 20 minutes.
Green light.
Got it, coach. Oh. You just told me we weren't ready yet, coach. I guess I need to add a shut up toggle. All right, kids, now remember, you want to run the middle of the car down the line, not you down the line. unless you're sitting in the middle. Yes, disregard what I said. And the reason that you run the GT3, not the GTP, but the GT3 down the middle, that due to the diffuser geometry, the height, the track is a little higher because it's crowned. So it's infinitesimally higher up under the diffuser, which stalls the air, which makes you pick up like 2 kilometers an hour. Like, it makes a difference, but it really just makes it a pain in the butt for the GTPs to try and get past. But I don't do it in real life. One of them gaming gimmicks, like esport lines and esport tire warming techniques. Maximize the reality you're given. I haven't even really been concentrating on this lap. Hope it's okay. Alright, here's the test. Do we have any grip through Porsche? It's alright. Oh, the wheel does make it nicer. I love how I'm glowing as if I just got an Ace Attack or a, SimuCube 3, but all I've done is just change the settings, but I can feel the car so much better. It's just like night and day. Yeah, it wasn't that quick. I'm not gonna have enough time to get around again.
The follow button is lonely and needs your attention. Join our community and catch every epic stream.
That's a bug. Not supposed to give setup advice in a fixed race. Because I can't do what he just said. We talked about that yesterday. Or earlier today, and they didn't do it. That's a bug. I found a bug. Mahaha. Look at me being slow. You know what? I don't care. It felt great. This is just going to take a bit of getting used to, but I'm actually going to be able to push the car now. That's brilliant. Brilliant.
We're retaking a quick ad break. See you in 1 minute.
Oh, Kiwi. With a German driver with a Kiwi paint. Go the All Blacks. There you go, center of the car. Like a 5-lap race? 4-lap race? Hey, it's Lightning McQueen. I'm just sort of in this wonderment of being able to feel the car, so I'm not pushing it. I'm just saying, oh, I can feel what it's doing. And it's staying on the track, and it's pretty much doing what I'm asking of it, and it's telegraphing the state of the tires, and okay, it'll wear off. And I'll get back to just saying, why aren't I fast enough? That's why. I forgot that the track is 20 degrees. And I should have taken the McLaren. That's fine. Actually got... Oh, we're on Le Mans fix, so we don't have a super amount of... Yeah. Mustang's not great when the track's cold. And the track's cold. That's what I forgot from the league race we did.
The estimated strength of field is 1,842.
Did an endurance race here, and it was cold. And it just couldn't get the Mustang up to temp, so it was terrible. So that's why we are where we are. But you know, there's people who are quick with it. They're up front. Haven't been practicing, so I'm not there. But yeah, I do struggle in the Mustang in the cold. Gotta say. That being said, positive would be good. That's what we're aiming at. So we're not here to... We're not playing for sheep stations, mate. Got that coggings just there like that from the rapid change of direction. It is a lot better than it was. And the general feel of the wheel. So basically I've taken all centering spring off. There was some of that in the... Basically it's in the bases setup. And it was really confusing. It had interestingly translated descriptions for the different levers. So I really had been using a preset. I think it was the Assetto Corsa preset. So thankfully the wheels, yeah, I've had the base 2-3 years now. So finally I was able to have Google come back with a... Here are some baseline settings that other people are recommending, and try those, and it has been remarkably better. So I probably should do a video on that.
Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag. Watch your car. One on the right side. Clear him. Attaboy, you got him.
Yeah. Being able to turn the force feedback up, and I'm feeling more detail and things like that. Still not clipping, so far good. So far, so good. Ema got a run. Hey, two McLarens. Oh, spinning each other.
Right side. Still there. Quarter. Still there.
But the McLarens are really slippery. Hard to follow.
Still there.
If you want, I could let you have.
Still there. No worry. Clear.
I choose life.
Right side. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh, well and good to get a run, but I had cars in front of me.
Still there.
Of course, the other problem is it's a 20-minute race. And they're going to run behind us. Damn it.
Still there. Got a slow car up there in front of you. Awesome.
We just got 6 places. Put that in the highlight reel. Bush was able to come through there in 5th. I'm impressed.
Very slow on the left. Keep going.
Cold tires, Mustang things. Now we've got to stretch our legs out of the bush, but eat our lunch.
Left side. Clear.
Fine.
Clear. Fast enough to stay in the top 10. You're doing good.
You know, we survived all that. So far, so good. We can take that better than we have. Oh, luxury.
Right side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Alright, so hopefully we can just like pull away from those behind us. That'd be nice. Yeah. Deal with them on the last lap.
You will taking a quick ad break. See you in 1 minute.
Diversify that entrance to pit road.
Whoops. Alright. That's a cut.
Avoid all the grass if we can, buddy. Left side. Clear.
Thank you, Ibrahim.
Oh boy. One slow down. The middle of the race isn't when I should be exploring.
But I know. Both Mustangs up there. One on the right side. Still there.
I do need to go faster.
Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Relax the shoulders from previous hit on the gas earlier. All right.
T3 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 56.162.
Love the mirrors in the Mustang.
T11 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 55.875.
Oh dang, beam is close.
Right side. Still there, your door. Clear.
I'd like to be able to hang on with somebody, that'd be nice.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Nice, nice, nice.
No, sorry.
Gotta maximize the track.
fastest car on the track. 55.658. And that looks better. Good job. On your right. Clear.
We're taking a quick ad break. See you in 1 minute.
Nice and smooth. Just a couple more and we're gonna finish. Is the fastest car on the track. 55.167.
Boom, baby.
P1 is the fastest car on the track. 55.058. Be careful going through there. White flag is time. Nice and smooth and get a rhythm. Go get the next one.
I'm not fighting.
Not exactly flying clean, boys.
On your right. You're clear.
Bro. Wait.
On your left. Clear.
On the YouTube, hit the
Thanks
like
for the
button and show
4X.
some love to the algorithm.
Attaboy, come on, man. Keep digging. Keep whipping it. The gap is 1.1.
Well, at least we still have a wing. Probably should have thought of that before I pitched it into Porsche cars, but you know.
GG, guys.
Left side. Heads up. Still there. Your eyes open.
Oof. And we nearly died at the end. Oh my god.
Fantastic brake check from the BMW. Fantastic.
That happened, man. Who was right behind us?
Why did you stop accelerating right before the chicane? I thought you were like given a place or something.
I had a whoops right here. Oh, I hit the curb funny and slowed right down. Yeah. Okay. So I miss. Yeah. Okay. Now we good. That was that driver there. So yeah. We've all done it. Whoopsied. There was a braking marker and I missed it. Didn't hear anything from the crew chief. All right, let's check the incidents. Me. Oh yeah, the number 1 plate. How'd that work out for us? Oh, 8th. There you go. Oh yeah, the Aston's got the same compressed air gearbox.
Got P8 but got threatened to be pricked because this dude made a mistake.
I got P8 too. That was a kind of a spicy this was the opening lap. I took my mantra of let aggressive assholes by, and it worked out. I got to see lots of accidents in front of me. So let's go do that. Oh no! That was right in front of us. We got like 5 spots right there. Actually, I'll even go back and show you what it looked like from my perspective. Talk about freebies. Oh wait, that's not me. That's me. All right, freebies. I didn't let them go. I kept it tucked. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 4 spots. Porsche curves, first lap. Oh yeah. That was without gravel. Our track temp was like 21 degrees. It finished at like 22.8. So what's that? 70? It was cold. Track temp was cold. There's us. There's behind us.
We're taking a quick ad break. See you in 1 minute.
Oh, that's Sim Magic Car again. Oh, we missed the 3 o'clock race. That's alright, I think I'm done for today. I talked a lot today. And then I found out that the audio wasn't working. Thanks, Freed. Oh yeah, they were bumping in front of us for 2 laps. Oh, this is when I get drilled. Oh, we survived. Okay, that's even better. Oh, is that right at the... a 4X. There you go. That was cool. Alright, let's go check the score. Got 6X in the end, I think, so... not gaining any SR, but I think we gained a little IR. But, you know, for a fixed race, I'll generally take it. And though Le Mans is usually a safe track for me. Alright, lost 0.09, and we gained 22. Awesome sauce. Alrighty, let's go find somebody to raid. And I'll probably pop back on later tonight with the league race. About 8-ish is the race. I think 1:15 is when quali starts. We'll just go see Justin Bow.
Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself.